5 Ways to View the Princesses Left Behind by Bhaumasura. By Krishna's Mercy. Quote, Lord Krishna saw 16 to 100 young princesses who had been kidnapped and held captive there. When the princesses saw the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, enter the palace, they immediately became captivated by the beauty of the Lord and prayed for his causeless mercy. Within their minds, they decided to accept Lord Krishna as their husband without any hesitation. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vol. 2, th. 4. One won't touch them.
Listen, I feel bad for them. I really do. I am not just saying that to be polite. This Bhaumasura caused enough grief. It appears that when a person follows the way of the Asura, their negligence to righteous principles continues to pay dividends in the form of negative consequences. This applies to the affected individuals, who might be the dependents. Sita Devi gave a similar warning to the Rakshasa leader named Ravan, that so many people would suffer because that king was not in control of his senses. Avashyam vinashishyanti sarve Ravan, Rakshasa. Yesham tvam karkasho raja durbuddhirajitendriya. Quote, O Ravan, inevitably all of the Rakshasas will be completely destroyed, for they have a person like you who is stupid, lustful, and unable to control his senses, for their king. Sita Devi speaking to Ravan, Valmiki Ramayan, Aranyakand, 48:22. I wish I could help, but these princesses are essentially damaged goods. That is an unflattering term to invoke, but I believe it to be accurate. How could these women ever be pure in their dealings with other men? They must suffer from some kind of post-traumatic stress as well. I can't see any upside to intervening.
2. It's their karma.
I feel for them. I really do. But then I also feel for the animal hunted down by the lion. That animal is helpless. They are immediately killed and then devoured. That bird outside accidentally flew into a glass window. Now one of their wings is broken. I feel terrible for them, but that does not mean I can do anything to fix the situation. This is the law of karma. Everyone suffers or enjoys based on their work. These princesses must be experiencing the consequences to past misdeeds. They were held captive by this powerful Asura. Thankfully, Bhaumasura is no longer a threat to this world. He has been sent to the abode of Yamaraja. Who am I to get involved in this mess?
3. I am already married.
I feel for them. I really do. The problem is I am already married. I sat through the ceremony and everything. We did it the legitimate way, with a priest and proper protocol. We took a vow while God was present as the witness. Is it not sinful to accept more wives? How will that make my wife feel? Does that not show lustiness on my part?
4. I am short of funds.
I feel for them. I really do. I would love to bring them home, but where would they stay? It is not like I have 16,100 rooms. If I choose only a few, then the others will feel left out. There is simply no way for me to support them, to protect them, to dedicate quality time on a daily basis. I am not some miracle worker.
5. I will protect them. This was the viewpoint of Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The less informed might rush to rationalize through an allegorical explanation or hint at some symbolic significance when discussing the fact that Krishna had over 16,000 wives during his time in the manifest realm. This is, of course, after his well-known dalliances with the damsels of Vrajabhumi It appears that Krishna, as the best of males, had no trouble finding female companions. There are principles and then there are realities. The principle might be that God is for everyone. He is already present inside as Supersoul or Paramatma. He is the all-pervading witness. Since God is inside of everyone, he can be accessed by everyone. No one is restricted. No one is prohibited. Except it appears that they are. The Brahmana community runs the religious observances. The men learn Sanskrit and recite prayers. The women only support. They are supposed to advance alongside the men. The husbands will carry them across the ocean of birth and death. The women should find suitable husbands to hitch their wagon to a cart that is going somewhere. Mahi Parth Vyapashritya Yepi Syuh Pap Yonayah Striyo Vaishyas Tatha Shudras Te Piyanti Param Gatim. Quote, O son of Pritha, those who take shelter in me, though they be of lower birth, women, Vaishyas, merchants, as well as Shudras, workers, can approach the supreme destination. Lord Krishna, Bhagavad-gita 9:32. Krishna himself confirms in Bhagavad-gita that women can approach the highest destination, Paramgati. Even if others consider the female birth to be sinful or lower, that is only a material designation. The viewpoint does not limit the potential for ascension. The key is to take shelter in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Based on principle, a person can take shelter through the name. They can find God and keep him by regularly chanting the holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. They can pray. They can worship. They can make offerings. They might not be highly reputed in society, but the relationship with Krishna is their own. No outside force can interfere. The principle says that a person can take shelter in Krishna, and the reality supports the principle. The reality is that Krishna accepted over 16,000 princesses at a single time. He chose to marry them, which aligned with their desires. Krishna is unlimited. He is not held back by restrictions applying to the conditioned souls. Everyone has a past, and everyone has the potential for purification. The best resting place, the Paramdharma, is Krishna himself. He gives shelter to the shelterless. He does not abandon the distressed. In closing, now alone and distressed, like into a corner pressed, where proper shelter to find, others with own issues in mind. But Krishna, not limited this way, under his protection can stay. Even up to 16,000 at once, palaces and luxuries covering all fronts.